this place? Everything. Why? Why so? The people. The metro. Why? I better get to the bottom of this thing. Sir, I assume you're the leader?
Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
What is this place? I never seen anything like this before. So, what's the deal?
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized. We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
Wait, you say your ways? So you're reforming these people?
Ah, your words illustrate why the hardships persist for my people. Reforming implies something is wrong with them and needs to be eliminated. I think of my teachings as more of an improvement, a way to transcend our cannibalistic nature.
Improvement? Wait, you're not cannibals. As you say, you're not cannibals. Then, what do you think you are?
Your open-mindedness is very rare for a human. I find that fascinating. Allow me to bolster your insight with a lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes?
Wait, I don't know. I have no idea, Vance.
Then that is a mystery you will have to solve on your own. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are. Return to me when you are ready.
I better watch myself over here. Excuse me.
I thought I knew everyone in the family, but I don't recognize you. You must be one of Vance's new initiates. My name's Justin. I'm pretty new here myself.
No, I'm not any kind of initiate. I was just trying to ask some questions. Vance told me something about his teachings and reforming people and something. Can you help me understand what he meant to say by that?
Well, Vance makes each of us remember a rule. And when we all gather in the common area, we have to say it out loud. Kinda weird. So, my law is the fourth one. Seek not the sun's light. Embrace only the shadows. This is our refuge.
Oh, alright. So what can you tell me about the family?
It's a great way to get back at those assholes out there who think we're losers. If it wasn't for Vance, I'd still be getting the crap beat out of me by those guards in Rivet City.
Okay. Also, I'm looking for one kid. I think it's called Ian. Have you seen him?
Ian? What do you want from him?
Well, he needs to talk to someone from the outside, you know. to get some perspective.
It's outsiders' perspectives that drove him here in the first place. Sorry, I can't really help you.
All right. Well, but listen, not that I'm rude or anything, but he needs to be home. He needs someone to take care of him. His family is dead.
Yes, I know. He told me. Surprised? Well, Ian was there when it happened and did nothing to stop it. If you ask yourself why, the answer is obvious. He belongs with us here. He's one of us. Don't deny him his rightful home.
Okay. I'm not quite sure that I understand everything that you just said, but I have to go now.
I understand. Goodbye.
About time. Carl's gonna get us in trouble at this rate. I hope he
What the
learns to
hell?
calm down a little bit.
Excuse me.
I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife.
I was seeking some information about Vance's teachings.
Each of us is required to speak one of the laws when we hold our ceremonies. I say the first law. Feast not on the flesh, consume only the blood. This is our strength.
All right. I have to go now.
It was good talking to you.
Please don't
Excuse-
take Ian away from us.
Thanks. I was going to use the terminal. Let's see what it says here. 5 laws of the family. The first law. The first law. Feast not on the flesh, consume only the blood. This is our strength. We do not eat the flesh of those we kill for food. We will only drink of their blood and leave the body intact. The consumption of flesh is filthy and unclean. This action is what causes the humans to treat us like animals. We are not animals. We are the family. The second law. The second law. Fear not the child. Welcome only the exile. This is our fate. Because we carry the stain of our past in our bodies, we can never let it pass to our offspring, who would in turn carry out those foul actions, beginning the cycle anew. The family must seek the wasteland for others of its kind in order to maintain itself. That is our fate. So they don't eat flesh and they don't breed. The third law. The third law. Feed not for pleasure, partake only to nourish. This is our dignity. We only kill the humans when we are hungry or when we must defend ourselves. We never hunt for sport or pleasure. We do not prey on children, for they are not yet tainted by society's view of us. The family will not tolerate murder. So they're clean in some way, so only for hunger or when defending. The fourth law. The fourth law. Seek not the sun's light. Embrace only the shadows. This is our refuge. Because we are creatures of the night, we must not set foot in daylight. We move silently across the ground only under the watchful eye of the moon above. At the rising of the sun, we must seek the embrace of the shadows and never again gaze at its brilliance. The family seeks the dark as its refuge. The fifth law. Kill not our kindred. slay only the enemy. This is our justice. Above all, no member of the family will ever take the life of another member without the consent of the current leader. Anyone disobeying this action, the most heinous of all our crimes, will be exiled from this place forever. We must not let our own inner demons cause us to fight amongst ourselves. We numbered only in the few, and we cannot risk extinctions. Feeding grounds. Feeding grounds. These are perilous times. For the family, we must feed, but the wasteland is a dangerous place. The only way to feed without massive loss of life is by getting close to the smaller human settlements. We will therefore use cunning and stealth to achieve our goals. No one is to forcibly enter any of their homes. We must keep our actions civilized. It's the only thing keeping us from being the animals they claim us to be. Regarding the airfield incident. Regarding the airfield. I do not want an incident like this happen ever again. I was very clear that we are not to represent ourselves in a hostile way. The killing of the town's Brahmin was an act that was both unnecessary and potentially damaging to my work. I'm dealing with a very delective situation in this town, and I will not have it undermined by actions of ravage on humankind. Our time will come, I promise you. Vance.
Well, hey there, sweetie. How's Trix?
Better, I suppose. I think Vance is finally calming down after Carl apologized for all that trouble he caused.
Please don't take Ian away from us.
It's the same. Alright. Excuse me.
I don't think I've met you yet. The name's Alan. What did you want?
Nice to meet you, Alan. I was wondering if you can help me understand your laws.
Oh, wait. Vance told me I was supposed to say something special when asked that. From his teachings. Oh, right. The third law is feed not for pleasure, partake only to nourish. This is our dignity. Whew, almost forgot it again.
Alright. Thanks. Also, do you know something about Ian West?
I don't have any authority here. I'm pretty new myself. Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel better. Maybe you should speak to him.
Okay. What can you tell me about family?
Well, anyone that Vance takes in because of their special problems can be part of the family.
Alright. Thanks for the answers.
Guess I'll see you around.
Excuse me, miss.
Well, I'm surprised you don't know me. I'm Brianna. I take care of the men around here. Well, unmarried ones, anyway.
Oh, alright. I was wondering if you can help me understand the Vance's teachings.
When we all gather in the common area, Vance gives his speeches, and then we each have like a law to say. Mine is, bear not the child, welcome only the exile. This is our fate. Kinda cool, huh?
Yeah. What can you tell me about Ian?
Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there. Poor kid. He looks like he could use another friend.
Alright. Can you tell me how to see Ian and maybe we can talk, in private?
My, oh my. That would be tempting. If you were that good, maybe I'd pay you. Tell you what, handsome. Let me give you the password to Ian's room. Maybe you could talk to him and make him feel better.
Alright. Listen, thank you so much, sweetie. I have to go now, but I should make sure to talk with you in private.
Bye, sweetie.
Alright. I can't just walk in there. He won't see me. Ian. It must be here. I hope the password that she gave me is right. Come on, come on. Yes, there we go. Ow, what the fuck? Wentz, what the hell have you done? What did you just inject in me? I spoke to some of your people, just as you said, and they gave me the password to this terminal. Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna go inside and gonna get Ian, and then I'm gonna... Vance, what the hell are you doing to me? Where in Christ's name am I? Hello? Anyone there? Ian West! Are you there? Ian? Oh my God, what happened here? Who is capable of creating such a massacre? Oh my God! 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 What the hell is happening around here? Huh? Ian, is that you? Ian! Don't move, Ian! I'm coming right down! Come on, Ian! We need to get out of here. This place is going nuts! I'm gonna take you back to your village and then you're gonna be safe. Ian, do you hear me? Ian, respond. Say something. Ian, look at me! Oh my god!
Step away from the kid. He's ours now.
What the hell are you?
We're the one who are not blind. We accept what we are. We accept the guidance of our master, of our lord, to guide us in how to control and use our powers of anger.
Maybe you covered your voices and your faces, but I still recognized you, Vance.
I'm actually quite surprised with your mind, Jack. You managed to recognize me and my group. I'm very, very impressed. But that doesn't change anything. Ian will soon open eyes, and he will no longer be blind. He will become one of us.
We'll see about that, Vance. You forgot that I came here to rescue him. And that's what I'm going to do.
If that was only that simple, Jack. In this realm, what you saw in the start, a doctor is our demon, our master of the cannibals. Those people that you see there were blind to what they are. But the end will soon be reborn.
And so because I'm here to rescue him, you tried to kill me.
I didn't want to kill you, Jack, just to scare you. But enough of that. Jack, did you finally figure out what we are?
Of course I did! You're vampires! Or at least you're following the idea of vampirism. And that's what you're trying to do all this time, to make Ian a vampire. That's not happening!
Very good. You have read my laws. But now, tell me, Jack, why do you think you'll help Ian that easily? What makes you so sure that you will succeed in this?
Because he has nothing to do with your people.
You still don't get it, Jack. He's turning into one of us. He's becoming a servant to our Lord.
He cannot. He's not a cannibal. He didn't taste the flesh of a human being.
Oh, why didn't you ask him what he had done? I think you'll be quite surprised. Vance is right, stranger.
Ian, what the hell is he talking about?
You said that I didn't taste the flesh of a human being. That's not true, I did.
Ian, don't tell me that you...
Yes, I killed my parents and ate their flesh. I had no choice, it was the fucking hunger. It just took over me.
Ian, don't believe that. It's just another Vance's trick so he can turn you into the cannibal.
No, it was me. And I came here to find out what I really am.
If that stands true, Ian, then leave it into the past. Just because something happened in the past doesn't mean that you have to turn into...
Didn't you hear me, stranger? I killed my parents! The only person I ever able to talk to is my sister Lucy. She's gone.
Your sister Lucy?
You hear what he's saying, Jack? You failed. You can say...
Shut up, Vance! Ian, before you decide anything, I need to give you something from your sister.
You really know my sister?
That's how I ended up here. She sent a letter to your parents, but you're the only one that I can give this letter, so here you go. I hope that this letter will change your mind.
She's missing being home, and she's asking about me a lot. Maybe there is still some hope. Thank you, stranger. I think I made a really big mistake here.
I'm really happy that you made the right decision, Ian. You don't belong in this place.
Whether or not, he's becoming a cannibal, and there is nothing you can do.
It's It's not the letter, Vance, but the love of his sister. I only was a courier, nothing more or less.
No, this is not possible! It doesn't matter what he chooses, he will always be a cannibal! He tasted the flesh and he will always be dead!
It's his decision, Vance. And you won't force him. It's over.
No, this is... No, I failed you, Master. I'm sorry.
No, he is not. Ian?
Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
Doing what's best for these people. If it wasn't for you, they'd be living in the wastes. Or dead.
You always have had a knack for making me feel better.
Vance?
I hear that you decided to speak to Ian regardless of my warnings. Be that as it may, I am still interested in what you conversed about. Did he come to a decision?
Yeah, by the way, thanks for drugging me. I had a really nice trip. And before we talk about Ian, there are still matters that we need to discuss. And it's about Arfu.
As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
There must be some alternative source of blood that you can survive on, other than terrifying a town and hunting them.
Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem with your idea is that these blood packs are scarce. What do you propose?
How about Arfu donates a blood packs, and in exchange, you protect them? I think that's the fair trade. Well, at least for me.
Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arfu. Speak with them, and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision.
He decided to leave a family. Sorry, Vance, but he belongs to his home, back in Arfu.
It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Right.
You look quite troubled, my darling. What's on your mind?
I wonder if the family will really work. Sometimes troubles.
Oh, come on now, Vance. You're doing what's best for these people. If it wasn't
Excuse me, is this kind of store?
Well. I haven't had a customer in a while. Last one I had was a bit chewy. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, I was hoping if you sell something or buy some stuff, maybe we can do some business, right?
If your caps are good, you can buy whatever you like. Beats standing there drooling all over the merchandise.
Right. Alright, let's see here. Well, that's it. I think that's the fair trade for some ammo. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, by the way, you owe me 47 caps for it. Come on. There we go.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. I have to go now.
Say it ain't so.
Or dead.
You always have had a knack for making me feel better.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's you again. What's up?
Nothing much. I'm leaving. But I'll be back. Must be more traps around here. I better be careful. Holy shit! Jesus Christ. For a second I thought... Never mind. Alright. At least it's still day. Oh, it's that person. Whatever. Alright, let's head back to the ARFU and see if Ian made it his way there. Hello.
There he is, the hero of the day.
Don't you worry about it. The ARFU is safe, the Ian is back, and there are no longer dangers threatening to your village.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did. I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes.
Thank you, Evan. I was really glad to help you out. I mean, how could I just refuse? Well, I have a proposal from Vance to you, the family leader.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
Alright. By the way, King, I really had a rough update. Can you provide me with something?
I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arufu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like.
Oh, a moonshine. Some sort of alcohol, I presume? Ah, well, I'm not the alcoholist, but you never know for what you're gonna need it, right?
Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
I knew you couldn't stay away.
I'm glad to see you, Ian. How are things going, Ian?
Thanks for setting me straight on everything.
Don't worry. I'm just glad that you're safe. As soon as I see your sister back in Megaton, I'll let you know that you're alright, okay? And everything is gonna be back in normal. I know it's not the right thing to ask, but would you mind if you explain me about this unusual hunger of yours, how it all started?
I suppose not.
When did you first discover that you had this hunger inside of you?
I was about 10 years old and I was playing with Lucy down under the overpass. We loved throwing rocks in the water. We saw some wastelander trying to break open the Brahmin pens and steal one of them, so I ran over and told him to stop. He just laughed and pushed me away. When I fell, suddenly my head started to hurt, and my eyes got all blurry. It was almost like I blacked out. Next thing I know, Lucy was pulling me off the guy. I had ripped his throat open with my teeth.
Oh my god. What did Lucy say when she saw you do that?
She said I, changed into another person, that I even glared at her and raised my arms like I was going to kill her. The wastelander took a swing at me with some kind of club. I turned around and jumped on him. I tore his throat open with my teeth. If he wouldn't have done that, Lucy may have been killed too. I just don't know.
Oh my god. Did you ever talk about your hunger with your parents?
Lucy said Mom and Dad would never have understood. She told me to keep what I did a secret, and that she'd try and help me. Thanks to Lucy, she was able to stop that from ever happening again for years. Every time I'd feel the hunger, she'd hold on to me and not let go. After a while, the hunger almost seemed to go away, until, well...
I understand. But seriously, do you really believe in vampires?
I don't know, I really don't. I mean, I'm not totally dumb. I know they were in stories and all that. But who knows, maybe Vance is right and vampires were just people like us who learned to control their hunger and drink only blood. I mean, vampires are regarded as feared monsters instead of hunted animals like cannibals. Kinda makes sense.
Some sort of. Can we talk about something else?
Yeah, okay.
I know it's painful, but can you tell me what happened here?
It actually kind of makes me feel better to talk about it. Go ahead.
Why did you do what you did to your own parents?
I wish I could answer that. I really do. I don't even remember it happening. When the hunger takes over, it's like being pushed aside, like something else is controlling me. I can see what's happening, but can't close my eyes. I don't even remember exactly what happened until Vance knocked on the door.
How did Vance know that you were, let's say, one of them?
That's the weird thing. He has some sort of crazy sixth sense about her, something. Maybe all of our kind do. As soon as I was with the family, I really felt at home for the first time in my life. It's like all these people are my real brothers and sisters.
No, they're not actually, and how did you end up leaving Arfu?
I don't remember how long I sat there on the floor staring at my parents' bodies. It seemed like days. I wanted to feed, to eat their flesh. But it was like a little bit of me was holding on. Then, out of nowhere, there was shouting outside and a knock at the door. I opened it, and it was Vance. He seemed to know exactly how I was feeling inside. He took me under his arm and we left. I never looked back.
I saw family marks on the walls. What's up with that?
Vance told me later that he was basically covering for me and allowing the family to feed at the same time. Since my parents were already dead, they drank their blood and left the mark on the wall. He didn't want Evan to suspect that I had done it. The irony is they were stalking our town to feed anyway. It's almost like Vance knew this would happen.
Jesus Christ. This is so... I don't know. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I was going to ask you when your sister left our food, but I think I'm gonna ask her when I go back in Megaton. So, that's all. Oh, right. Anyway, how's things going now?
It's weird living in my parents' old house with them gone, but I'll make the best of it. Everyone around here is being nice to me despite what happened, so I guess it all turned out well. Thanks.
No problem, Ian. Well, I had to go. I have to deliver something to Vance, and then I'm probably gonna head back home. I need to know, Lucy, that you're alright. I'm not gonna mention anything about your parents until it's time to tell that. I have to go.
Sounds good. Come back and visit me sometime.
Alright, Ian. I will.
Welcome back to Arafu, kid.
I was just at the Ian's place, so I didn't head anywhere, but now I'm going. I need to deliver that to the Vance and then probably gonna go back home, I don't know. It was a long fucking day. Stay safe, King.
The family welcomes your return with open arms.
I suppose so that we can say that. About Arfu.
Always a pleasure to receive you in Meresti. What brings you down here today?
Arfu has accepted your proposal, Lance.
Excellent. I knew you would serve as an ambassador for us in good faith. I will dispatch Alan to Arafu immediately to help serve as their guardian and honor my end of the agreement. Your efforts surpass those of the average human. In fact, I feel almost like you are a member of our flock. If you ever wish to learn our ways, you have but to ask.
It's okay, but I think I'm gonna pass it. Well, I have to go now. Maybe we'll see each other again. Goodbye, Vance.
I'm certain our paths will cross again.
I knew you couldn't stay away.
Yes, Ian. Ian.
Thanks for setting me straight on everything.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you something again. It's about when I entered in that room. What exactly happened?
Ian said that when he saw me, that it was a very scary experience. Vance explained him what he had done to me, but he said that my eyes were pure black. But he said that I was standing there perfectly still talking with him, and we had the same conversation as I remember from the visions, and that he kept rejecting going back to Arafu, not until I gave him the letter from his sister. That's when he finally decided what will he do. I will never forget that experience.